Hi guys, it's Cecilia. As you've probably noticed by now, this week's theme is time travel. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the grandfather paradox. The grandfather paradox is basically, let's pretend I go back and kill my grandfather before he meets my grandmother. That means that one of my parents was not ever conceived, so I was never conceived. And then that means I can't go back in time to kill my grandfather, so that means he is still alive and I am able to go back in time to kill him because I'm still alive, because then I am conceived. Yeah. It's confusing. And it just keeps going around and around till you can't take it anymore. There's not much I can say on this because it's so paradoxy, but it did remind me of something. Renee and I were talking the other day about world records, and she suggested that we break the world record for least amount of world records broken. But then she realized that if we win a world record for winning the least amount of world records, that means that there is somebody else who has less world records than us, so they win it instead of us. And it just keeps going around and around and around until you're confused and you don't understand. Paradoxes. Speaking of paradoxes, let me talk about a little show that's called Doctor Who. I started watching Doctor Who probably maybe a year ago, thanks to Renee. And before then, I hadn't really ever thought about time travel or anything. I didn't really believe in anything that's not, I don't want to say real, but something that I really probably won't be able to do. So I never really thought about it. Sure, maybe I thought about, would I like to travel to the future or the past? But then I watched Doctor Who. And seeing the Doctor go throughout the entire universe, forwards and backwards in time, made me start to think of things. Probably the question I ask myself the most since I've started watching Doctor Who is, if the Doctor came and asked me where I wanted to go anywhere, anytime, any place, what would I say? I really don't have a certain place I would want to go. I think I'd let the Doctor decide that because he probably knows a lot cooler places than I do. But I think I definitely want it to be in the future because I know what's happened in the past. And everybody knows and you can learn from it. And sure, it would be cool to experience it and to actually be in history. But I wonder what the future is like. What comes of society? Do people perish or do they grow and prosper and become better people than they are today? And I feel it would be really cool to see that. On that note, I hope you guys liked this week's theme of time travel. And make sure to check back in 2 Mondays to see what our next theme is or whatever our next videos are. Thanks for watching. Bye!